Hi, folks. Once again, it's Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. Speaking of caricature, I thought I'd share with you my 4 rules to doing your first gig. And they also can apply to your gigs after that, but that first gig, you have to make an impression. You have to draw well. So, buckle up, stay tuned while I give you the 4 rules of handling your first caricature gig. Rule number 1, do not be late. Ever. For any gig that you do. It's an insult to the host who's paid hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for you to show up at their event early. And by early, I mean if you have to get there 2 hours before, then do it, because snafus do happen when you're traveling to a gig. As a rule, I used to give myself 2 to 3 hours head start just to get a gig, even if it was only a half an hour or an hour away. You need that time also to set up your spot, your lighting, and just to get a feel of the place. Don't be late. Rule number 2, show that blank sheet of paper who's boss. Okay, you're at the party. You got your first party guest you have to draw. And sometimes you can freeze like a deer in the headlights. You look at that blank sheet and you start to have negative thoughts. Am I going to do this right? What if I mess up? What do I do? What if they don't like it? Get all of those thoughts out of your mind. Get them all out, because they can end up making you tighten up, making you hesitate, and otherwise ruining the whole drawing. Your anxiety also will be communicated to the people you're drawing. They'll start to get uncomfortable. They'll start to fidget. They'll start to get angry. So start out right away with confidence that you're going to draw a fantastic picture. And always remember, even on your worst caricature drawing day, you draw much better than the people sitting in your chair. Don't be intimidated by a blank sheet. Rule number 3, if you can, separate couples. Why is that? Because I noticed that whenever I've drawn couples, husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, they always have a tendency to fall in love, and in no time at all, they'll start kissing each other, they'll start holding each other, they'll even start talking to each other, totally forgetting that you can't draw unless they stand or sit relatively still. My solution for that is to draw them separately but have them on the same page. I'll draw the guy first, and then I'll draw the girl last. And of course, I'll make her look as gorgeous as possible, not like here. Also, you want to do it that way because you have other couples and other people at the party that need to be drawn. And if you're spending all of your time trying to get the couples to pay attention to you, your host is not going to like it, and the people are going to get impatient. So, if possible, separate couples. Rule number 4, have fun. Remember, you're not just a guy there drawing pictures. If you've been hired for the party, you are part of the party entertainment. So entertain. Talk to the person you're drawing. Make jokes. Poke fun. Tell stories. Do whatever you have to do to keep them engaged. And I've found out when the person is engaged, they begin to relax, and I begin to pick up subtle nuances in their expression that makes for a much more accurate, much more entertaining caricature, and it also on your first gig cures you of the jitters and the adrenaline rush that you're probably experiencing? Well, those are my 4 rules. This is Elgin, Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. Please remember to like, comment, follow, 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 and share.